So today, on the 9th of January 2012, Netflix became available in the UK and Ireland. So here we have Netflix loaded with my PS3, and I'm going to show you the type of content you get over here in Ireland, and also just show you the actual application itself, the video quality, different things like that. So I'm going to scroll all the way up to the top where it shows you your recently watched content. So there's all my recently watched content. You hit left and right to go between everything, and then you've got quirky British TV shows as the next category. There's 15 they highlight here. TV dramas, they show 56. Then watch it again, which is similar to the stuff I've watched, so they kind of repeat that. So the top you have recently watched, and then they have watch it again. But I think recently watched only counts, well, recently watched and watched again. Over time that will show stuff that I watched even a long time ago, I imagine. I'd say that's the difference between them. Then you've got popular on Facebook, which I don't know if that's popular between my friends or just popular on Facebook in general, which kind of thing is pointless, because then you could just have a popular in general instead of popular on Facebook, because I don't think anyone of my friends actually has Netflix, so I don't really understand this. New releases, which I have 53 of. TV shows, 75 of. And the max seems to be 75 that they feature on this front screen, but you can press triangle and search for something. But the only annoying thing is you don't know what to search for, because you don't know what's available, because I know there's not a ton of content on Netflix, even in the US and Canada, I know, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot less here. There's a lot of BBC shows, so I thought, oh, maybe let's search Gavin and Stacey, but that's just not on it. I searched earlier. So you're kind of like, what do you search for? Even when you know the content providers, they don't even have everything. Like, I know that Netflix had a deal with BBC, and yet they don't have every BBC show. And I know for movies they struck a deal with is it Miramax movies, but I wouldn't know what movies are made by Miramax. So I don't really know what to search for. That's probably the only annoying thing. I wish there was similar to what you see here, the featured section. I wish there was something like this, but it wasn't just, your 75 action and adventure. I wish there was a way of just looking through literally every action and adventure film, because I really have no idea what to search for, because I don't know what's available. So that's one thing I don't like about the service. But anyway, I'll show you something that's on the featured homepage. So let's see some new releases. Okay, so Confucius, probably said that way wrong, Confucius. Okay, so you see the name of the movie there in the right bar. Probably not going to see it here because I'm way too far away, but it's over there on the right. You see the name, and then below it you see the year, the age rating, which is 15 to A, the length 1 hour 59 minutes, the rating, which is 3.5 stars, and then a little synopsis, and then directors and actors and all that, and then it's got the category, which is drama and foreign movies. And then if something is high definition, you see a little HD logo there. It doesn't say if it's 720p or 1080p, which is unfortunate. It just says HD. Then it also says if it has a 5.1 Dolby surround sound track, it says 5.1 next to it. So here's something that's in HD and 5.1, released in 2010, Leaves of Grass. So let's play this and show you the quality. You press X, this little menu pops out. You can hit play, you can rate it, or you can adjust the audio and subtitles, so you can have the 5.1 or the English stereo Dolby surround sound. It's a little bit annoying because I don't have a surround sound system, so sometimes I want to just turn on the stereo, but when I'm pressing up here it's not going up, so I just have to leave it on 5.1. So that's one thing I don't like about it. If I go back in, subtitles, there's only one option, but if there was subtitles there, I'll be allowed to jump up and down between none and English or whatever other language. Well, it seems to have switched to stereo now on the audio, but earlier on I wasn't allowed to jump up and down. So that's one thing that kind of bothers me. It's just a little bug, hopefully it'll fix it. So let's hit play. The quality, of course, isn't going to translate over through the iPhone camera. We'll skip into it, but you might get some idea of the video quality. So from the looks of it, I imagine this is 1080p. It looks very good quality. If you hit select, you can see there it's running at HD, and it's also X high for extra high. There's pretty sure you're not going to be able to see it, so focus on it just in case you can. I can't see it on the screen myself, but when it's blown up on a larger monitor maybe you'll see there. So up in the corner, if you hit select, you can see the current time and the video quality and resolution. It's HD or SD, and then the audio, the language, and also you see that's 5.1 soundtrack, even though I have it set to stereo, but it tells you that it's 5.1. So that's HD content. I'll show you some standard definition content too. So this is Doctor Who, which wasn't filmed in HD until the recent series. The standard definition content, I'll lower the volume down, is actually really good quality. It's basically DVD quality. It's really impressive. So it's playing at high quality standard definition. So I wouldn't worry about content not being high definition. Most content actually is high definition. Like most movies are high definition, even if they're old movies. There's a few new movies that aren't, which is a bit weird. And TV shows, they're probably the only thing. Doctor Who, like, there isn't in high definition because it wasn't filmed in high definition. Torchwood was filmed in high definition and it's in high definition, but then you have shows like Shameless, which they have the first 7 series here, and series 7 was filmed in high definition, but they don't have it in high definition here. You can only watch the standard definition version, and that goes for pretty much anything but channel 4. So even Skins here is only standard definition. Now, even though I say that it is really, really good standard definition, I mean, I've seen YouTube videos at 720p and even YouTube videos at 1080p that aren't as good quality as the standard definition. So the only problem I really have with video quality on Netflix is that a lot of content is standard definition, mainly TV shows. But then the thing is, even though it's standard definition, in terms of actual quality, it's really, really good. And if you do get something in 1080p, like Torchwood, I believe if you have a really good connection, it plays in 4 megabits per second, which is really, really good. This looks really good quality right now. I have the Torchwood Blu-rays and they play at about 30 megabits per second bitrate, and this is only 4, which may sound low, but 4 megabits per second is quite high for streaming media, and this looks almost as good as my Blu-rays. So it's really impressive. You really aren't going to be able to tell on my camera here, but I'm watching it right now and it's like really, really good quality. So you basically have something like Torchwood, which is absolutely amazing quality, and then the worst quality stuff's going to be stuff like, here's a show Coupling, which is filmed years ago, the year 2000. So you're going to have, it's going to seem a bit grainy, but it's going to look pretty much as good as its DVD counterpart. So everything looks really good. I can't say nothing really looks bad that should look good, if that makes sense. Like, some stuff might look bad, but that's because the source was bad. There's nothing that you can get on DVD in good quality that is going to look bad quality on this. So everything is pretty much as good as it can possibly be, which is really, really, really impressive for a streaming service, because a lot of times, you know, they compress video like a lot to save themselves on bandwidth, to save you on bandwidth, because they want you, of course, to be able to stream as fast as possible. But nicely, Netflix, they adjust the quality depending on your bandwidth connection. So there's not really much else I can say, apart from maybe we can search for something here just to show you. Search for Outnumbered, because I know that's on it, which is a BBC show. And then you have the year there, 2007, Outnumbered. You click more episodes, it only has series 1. See, that's another disappointment. You have some shows, but they only have 1 series of, or 2 series of. And it's like, if you could get the license for the show, why couldn't you get the license for all the series? And even Doctor Who only has the first 4 series, but I'm pretty sure that in the US they have series 5, and also it's in HD of Doctor Who. So, and like, that's in the US. This is the UK and Ireland version, where like BBC is based in the UK, and yet they only have the first 4 series. So little things like that are really annoying. I don't understand. I mean, I know this is always to do with licensing and rubbish like that, but there's just no excuse for only having half a series, especially when it's a British series. and the same series is available with more episodes on the US Netflix. But as far as video quality goes, it's absolutely amazing. Selection could be better, but depending on what you're into, really, there is a lot of good content here. But if the stuff you want's not on it, well, it's not on it. There is still a lot of content, but a lot of it is, in my opinion, for the kind of stuff I like to watch, a lot of it is rubbish. But then there's some of it's good. But then for other people, they could look at it as a lot of good stuff. It really depends on what your taste is. But there's a good few shows here and a good few movies. I wouldn't say it's lacking, but I mean, of course, I could do it more options. Not that I want to watch thousands and thousands of movies. Just if there's thousands and thousands on it, there's bound to be a good few that you're gonna like. So, but I'm sure there's some people that will probably like a lot of this content. But like a lot of it, I wouldn't really have an interest in. Like this here, or this here. None of these really seem like something I'd be into watching. But for the people, they could be into it. So that's all I'm really gonna say about it. You can sign up for a free trial at Netlflix.com. You can pay $6.99 a month. Euro. If you're in the UK, it's £5.99. So it's not that expensive. And if the content is on it, I recommend trying to Google what kind of stuff is on it first, or try and look further some other YouTube videos. You can see some stuff here. If there's stuff on it that you're into, I'd recommend it. But really, the main problem with Netflix is just there's not, like, everything's not on it. So I mean, I'd watch this for a while, and after a month or two, I'd rewatch everything that they have that I actually would want to watch. And it really depends on if they have a steady stream of new content, if would be the factor of whether I was going to keep using it or not. At the moment, there is content on it that I'd like and that I'd want to watch. A couple of TV series, a couple of movies. But after a while, I'd have watched all those. And really the only reason I'd continue using the service if they added more content. And more content that I want to watch too. Because at the moment, I say only 5% of the content on here would be something that I'd be interested in. So I say give it a go anyway. Have a try of it, since you get a free trial. But you do need a credit card even for the free trial. So that's not very good. But if you cancel before the free trial's up, you won't be charged. So that's Netflix, which is now available in the UK and Ireland.